Guys, it's Ruthie with the Popo Backyard Farm. Okay, now I know a lot of you guys have been on YouTube for a while, and here's a story I want to relate to you. I don't know if it's true or not, but it certainly makes sense. One day they said two guys were sitting at a bar, and one guy was sitting there, and I guess the guy worked at McDonald's, and the guy said to the other guy, um, I guess you're in the business of burgers. And he goes, no, I'm not. He goes, you're not? He goes, no. He goes, I'm in the business of real estate. He said, McDonald's owns all the prime real estate in the world. Now, I don't know if that's the true story, but I do think it's an interesting story, right? But it brings me to YouTube, which there is long-term money or short-term money when you get your followers up and if you're monetizing. But there's another business that I think YouTube is in, just like television. Think about it. How do the stations get paid? Sponsorships, product reviews. So if you're new to YouTube and you're waiting for the big money to come in from views and all that, why not start building up your sponsorships and your product reviews? It's so easy. All you do is go to the websites and make a list of all the companies that are out there, and go to their website, look for the contact information, write a letter, sort of like this. Attention, like say attention, you might be the owner, attention, the public, what do you call it, the public news, public relations, something like that. And then you write in your letter, my name is so-and-so, I've been on YouTube, I have so many followers, or, whatever, and I'm interested in doing a product review for your company, and I think my audience would be very interested in this, kind of make it fit what you're doing, okay? Then, just, every day, just like it was your job, write to as many companies as you can, keep track of who those companies are. If they send you things, you can kind of put them in your list of people that maybe in the future you might even want to contact them again, because obviously they liked working with you because they sent you something, right? So, kind of build up your clientele, and don't be worried if you're a small channel, because a lot of companies don't care. They just want to hit the people that they want to, get their word out. So, and as you're doing your video, remember like Johnny Carson years ago, he'd stop in the middle of the video and he'd say, this segment is brought to you by, whatever product he'd have out there, and you could do something like that, in your videos. And I'm just sharing that I think a lot of new YouTubers are, you're waiting to bring in some extra to your family, and you could start doing some product reviews of things that you're interested in, that you think your audience is interested in. I mean, let's face it, most of us have just about everybody, so just about anything you could be interested. It doesn't always even have to pertain to your company. And just get yourself in the habit of, maybe sending out 10, 20 letters a day to different companies, and let those product reviews start coming in, do a really nice job for them, and, start doing product reviews, I mean, obviously you want to, do everything right and ethical, and you might have to do some more research on it, but I don't see any reason why, if you start a YouTube channel today, that you can't start approaching companies, because some companies feel that every time somebody watches your video, even if 10 people watch it, maybe out of those 10, one person might buy something, and it gets their name out there. And usually, even if you do a product review, you'll feel like, wow, that's a nice company. They're very generous. When I buy, I'm going to buy from that company because they were generous with me. So a lot of times they'll gain a customer just from you. And companies are smart. They know this. You know, I mean, there's all, you could write the big, small companies. There's all kinds of people in business, you know, just every company that's out there, you know. So just make it a habit and then keep a list. And every 6 months, like say if you do a product review for one company in January, 3 or 4 months later, maybe it's Easter, 3 or 4 months later, maybe it's Flag Day. I mean, some of them will want to send you something every season. You know, I'd say like every quarter they might want to send you something. You know, and you can start building up a working relationship with companies. But it's just like I said about the real estate with McDonald's. I think that a lot of times, if you think about it, sponsorships sponsorships. And YouTube themselves will tell you all their ways to make money. They know that it's a process, you know. So it's good to, start building up some sponsorships, some relationships, and getting those product reviews out there, getting yourself better at videos. It doesn't have to be a whole video either of doing the product review. You can fit it right in the middle of your video. So if you're doing, say, 100 product reviews, I don't know, and every day you're doing a product review after a while, just make it part of your show, you know? And, you know, that's kind of where you want to go with it, and just find out the rules and the things that you have to do and make it easy on yourself. But anyway, I think a lot of people miss out on opportunities that are out there just because no one told them. So, like I said, basically, write to a company. How do you find where to write? Go down to the contact and you know, contact information, contact, the person that's in charge, whoever that could be, attention, so and so, or attention, whatever. And even with book reviews, you can write to publishers and pick out books you really want to read, and then write to, whatever publishers are out there and ask if you could review the book. And just, think about the products, all the new companies, and it helps them, it helps you, and then it establishes you as you're growing your business. You'll have all those sponsors, and like in the beginning, you might not always get the products that you want, but after a while, you can pick and choose the companies you want to work with too. So if you get yourself in the habit of writing for product reviews, just like if you're trying to build your YouTube business, so to speak, or your YouTube, you know, that's a big part of it. Think about the big channels up there that are looking for sponsorships. Well, I'm telling you right now how to get them. And I am retired. I'm not monetizing my channel. And but that's how you do it. And these companies are happy to work with you. You're going to get some that are going to say no. That goes with the territory. But after a while, you're going to get some that say yes. And the more product reviews you do, the more companies that see those product reviews on your YouTube channel, they're going to want to be there. And let's talk about views. These companies are going to watch your videos because they're going to want to check you out. So you're going to get some more views just from them looking at your request for product reviews. So, I mean, it's just smart. It's just smart, in my opinion. I mean, you want to do everything above board. You want to make sure you got all your ducks in a row when you get into that and all that. But it's definitely something that I think a lot of new YouTubers don't know about. I think people don't want to tell them because they don't want them to go on their turf. But I mean, the information is out there. I mean, when I first got into doing different things online, I had friends that, like showed me on Twitter. I'm at R47R on Twitter, by the way. I had friends that showed me on Twitter how to do all kinds of stuff. I had people walk me through and call me on the phone and show me how to blog and show me how to do different things, and did all kinds of nice things to help me in my process. And it's just like I said, we're retired and I can't take everything with me and my knowledge with me, so you guys are faithfully following me and you're my friends, and we're like a family here. So I might as well be good to you and tell you. And here goes the other thing with product reviews. After you get the product reviews, you can donate them and do different things there too. You just want to do your homework about all your stuff. I mean, this is just a little taste to kind of get you ticking, but do your homework and where this stuff is concerned. Get the knowledge that you need. But if you're interested in doing product reviews, just get yourself in the habit of writing down a list of things that you're interested in and writing to the companies, and you might be surprised. Big and small companies will send to you because they want their advertising. And my personal suggestion is don't charge them. I would do the product review in exchange for the product, and that's the best way, I think, if you're getting started in product reviews, rather than say, I charge at the $100 for sponsorships and stuff, because a lot of companies won't, they'll be like, yeah. And I also have heard, and I don't know if it's true, that companies have a hard time finding people to do videos for them. So, don't be shy. I mean, you're going to mess up. You're not going to be perfect, but companies know that too. But what's going to happen is they just want that personal touch. They want to feel like they got into your group of friends that you told about the product, and if you have, say, 20 views, the chances of somebody buying that product, it's pretty high, because, you know, I would imagine that if you were to talk about Frank's Red Hot Sauce, I'm just using this as an example because I actually really love Frank's Red Hot Sauce, and you could romance the product. I really like Frank's Red Hot Sauce, and I really do. I really love this stuff. This stuff's awesome. But see, now when you go to the store, you're going to think about it. And it's a freebie. These guys are nice. I don't know, I just like them. But I'm not looking at this to get money, so I'm doing them a favor too, I guess. But when you go to the store, you're going to think, gee, Frank's Red Hot Sauce. I remember Ruthie talked about them. I've been using Louisiana or something else. I think I'm going to try Fred. But Louisiana's good too, and so is Texas Pete. But, you might try something different. So anyway, I've been wanting to do a video like this for you guys. I've done this stuff before. And I just want you new YouTubers to be encouraged that there's all kinds of ways to make money. And that is one of many. So, but product reviews are fun. It's exciting. If you're going to get something going down the street, you hear the truck and it comes over, and then you could look at it and have your friends taste and test and all that stuff. And some companies like you to do giveaways. And if you do giveaways, that might also help your channel because people love giveaways. And a lot of times when people do giveaways, what they'll do, just so you know, because I'm ranting now, say, you did a review for a company and they said, well, we want to do a giveaway with you. Then what you can do is you can tell them that they have to send to the winner. Like, you'll give them the name, but they have to send it to the winner. And that way, if there's any problems with shipping or something like that, the company's responsible and not you necessarily. Do you see what I mean? Because what if someone said, oh, I didn't get that? Well, then, you're like, well, what do I do? Do I go out and buy them that? But this way, the company is responsible to mail it. And they usually have tracking numbers anyway. But I'm just sharing you the ropes so you're not in the dark. But some of these companies will want to do a giveaway. And you can even suggest that, too. Some people, all they want to do is giveaways, in some situations. So there you guys go. Another tip. I hope it helps you small YouTubers to be ahead of the game with your channel. And someday you might say, I love Ruthie. She's been so good to me. She's told me all these big secrets. But here's my disclaimer. I could be totally wrong on everything here, but I certainly feel like it's worth your try. But it's my opinion only. There's no guarantees it will work. Disclaimer. Anyway, guys, remember, big or small, you too can be a backyard farm, and God bless.